What is enlightenment? The ultimate goal of life in Buddhism. What if you could awaken tomorrow to a life unshackled by fear, stress, or the relentless chase for more? Picture a state of being where peace isn't fleeting but enduring, a profound calm that no storm can disturb. This isn't a fantasy or an impossible ideal. It's the promise of enlightenment, the pinnacle of Buddhist practice, and a journey open to anyone ready to take the first step. Enlightenment offers more than mere intellectual clarity. It's a transformation of the heart and mind. It's about freedom, not the superficial freedom of doing as one pleases, but the deep liberation from the illusions and attachments that keep us trapped in cycles of dissatisfaction. The Buddha's timeless wisdom encapsulates this. Let go of the past, let go of the future, and let go of the present. With a mind free from all attachments, you will cross over the river of existence. These words invite us to rise above, like a lotus blooming untouched from muddy waters, embodying purity and resilience. In a world inundated with distractions, endless notifications, looming deadlines, and the constant pull of social validation, the teachings of Buddhism resonate more than ever. They remind us that peace isn't a distant goal or something dependent on external circumstances. It's a state always accessible, right here, in this moment. By applying Buddhist principles to our modern lives, we can find clarity amid chaos and navigate the inevitable challenges with grace and understanding. Whether you're a seeker of spiritual truth, someone yearning for inner peace, or simply curious about the essence of life's purpose, the journey of enlightenment offers profound insights. It's not about abandoning life's joys or sorrows, but engaging with them fully, with an open heart and an awakened mind. So let us embark on this path together, exploring the boundless potential of the human spirit to find not just fleeting happiness, but lasting liberation. What is enlightenment? The term enlightenment, or bodhi in Sanskrit, signifies awakening to the true nature of reality. It is the moment when the veils of illusion and misunderstanding fall away, revealing life's truths in their purest form. At its core, enlightenment is about seeing things as they truly are, free from the distortions of craving, fear, and attachment. It's not an exclusive realm reserved for monks or saints, but a deeply personal journey available to everyone. Imagine being in a vivid nightmare, trapped in a burning house. You run in terror, the flames licking closer, the panic rising with every step. Then suddenly, you awaken. Relief floods over you as you realize it was only a dream. That clarity, the profound shift from fear to understanding, mirrors what enlightenment feels like. It is waking up from the illusions of life, the endless cycles of self-centered desire, suffering, and attachment that bind us to dissatisfaction. The Buddha described enlightenment as liberation from dukkha, suffering, a concept central to his teachings. In his first sermon after achieving enlightenment, he declared, "I teach only two things, suffering and the end of suffering." This profound statement highlights the essence of enlightenment, understanding the nature of suffering and the path to transcend it. Enlightenment also embodies a sense of inner peace and unshakable freedom. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with burdens, expectations, regrets, and fears. Enlightenment is akin to setting that backpack down for the first time, walking forward unencumbered. It is the realization that these burdens were never truly necessary, that the liberation we seek has always been within reach. The journey to enlightenment begins with the foundational teachings of Buddhism, such as the Four Noble Truths, which provide a clear and structured path. However, it is important to remember that enlightenment isn't about escaping life's challenges or attaining a mystical state. Instead, it is a transformation of how we experience life, empowering us to face its ups and downs with wisdom, compassion, and clarity. Through mindfulness, we learn to anchor ourselves in the present moment, freeing our minds from the grip of distractions. Compassion allows us to connect deeply with others, breaking down the walls of ego and selfishness. Wisdom illuminates the impermanent and interconnected nature of existence, guiding us to let go of clinging and embrace freedom. Enlightenment, then, is not a distant or unattainable dream. It is the gradual awakening to life as it truly is. The Four Noble Truths. The Four Noble Truths provide a roadmap to enlightenment, offering profound insights into the nature of suffering and the path to liberation. Kon. Suffering exists. Life is an intricate tapestry of impermanence, interwoven with moments of joy and sorrow, gain and loss, birth and death. As humans, we strive to hold on to happiness, yet it slips through our fingers like sand. This is the undeniable truth of existence. Everything is transient, and with that transience comes suffering. 2. Suffering has a cause. At the heart of suffering lies craving, tanha, an insatiable desire that propels us to cling to fleeting pleasures, resist discomfort, and chase illusions of happiness. This relentless craving binds us to a cycle of dissatisfaction, where our yearning for more only deepens the void within. 3. Suffering can end. Amidst this cycle of craving, the Buddha's teachings shine like a beacon of hope. Liberation is possible. By understanding and addressing the root causes of suffering, we can attain a state of profound peace known as nirvana. In this state, the fires of craving and attachment no longer dictate our thoughts and actions. 4. There is a path to end suffering. The Buddha, like a skilled guide, outlined the Noble Eightfold Path to navigate the journey toward enlightenment. This path is not a rigid doctrine, but a practical and compassionate guide, inviting individuals to walk the road of transformation with intention and mindfulness. The Four Noble Truths are more than philosophical musings. They are a call to action. They remind us that while suffering is a universal experience, it is not an unchangeable destiny. By recognizing its causes and committing to the path of wisdom and compassion, we can break free from its grasp. This transformative journey invites us to move beyond mere survival and embrace a life of clarity, connection, and liberation. The Noble Eightfold Path, a step-by-step guide. The Noble Eightfold Path is divided into 3 main areas of training, each of which builds upon and strengthens the others, creating a harmonious and balanced approach to personal transformation. 1. Ethics, Sila. This foundation emphasizes living harmoniously with others. It includes right speech, right action, and right livelihood. For instance, right speech is not merely about avoiding lies, but fostering words that build trust, understanding, and kindness. Right action guides us toward deeds that reduce harm and promote goodwill, while right livelihood ensures that the way we earn a living aligns with ethical principles, avoiding exploitation or harm to others. By practicing ethics, we create a supportive environment for mental and spiritual growth. 2. Concentration, Samadhi. This training cultivates mental discipline and focus through right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. Meditation plays a pivotal role here, helping us quiet the noise of the mind and remain present. Right mindfulness, in particular, is the art of being fully aware of our thoughts, emotions, and actions without judgment. It allows us to see reality clearly and respond with wisdom rather than reactivity. Right concentration deepens this practice, enabling us to enter states of profound calm and insight, where the mind becomes a powerful tool for self-discovery. 3. Wisdom, Prajna. The ultimate aim of the path is to develop right view and right intention. Wisdom begins with understanding the impermanent, anicca, and interconnected nature of existence, the inevitability of suffering, dukkha, and the absence of a fixed self, anatta. Right intention aligns our thoughts and motivations with compassion and detachment from harmful desires. It inspires us to act not out of selfishness, but with a broader awareness of how our actions impact others. Each of these elements reinforces the others, forming a holistic path to enlightenment. Ethics create the moral clarity needed for concentration. Concentration stabilizes the mind for the cultivation of wisdom, and wisdom provides the insight to sustain ethical living. As the Buddha wisely noted, drop by drop is the water pot filled. Likewise, the wise one, gathering little by little, fills oneself with good. Through the Noble Eightfold Path, we are offered not only a guide to liberation, but also a practical framework for navigating the complexities of everyday life with mindfulness, kindness, and purpose. The role of meditation. Meditation is central to the path of enlightenment, offering a gateway to understanding the deepest truths of existence. While it is often associated with sitting quietly in a serene space, its true essence goes far beyond mere stillness. Meditation is a practice of profound observation, of watching our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without judgment. It is an opportunity to witness the ebb and flow of the mind, revealing its impermanent and interconnected nature. Imagine your mind as a turbulent ocean, with waves of thoughts and emotions crashing endlessly. Meditation is not about stopping the waves, but learning to observe them with clarity and detachment. Over time, this practice brings a stillness beneath the surface, a calm that remains unshaken by the external storms of life. It is in this stillness that we uncover the insight to let go of clinging, fear, and attachment, leading us to genuine freedom. The Buddha often emphasized meditation's transformative power, likening it to a lamp illuminating the darkness of ignorance. He taught, "Meditation brings wisdom. Lack of meditation leaves ignorance. Know well what leads you forward and what holds you back, and choose the path that leads to wisdom." These words remind us that meditation is not a passive retreat from the world, but an active engagement with the present moment, allowing us to see reality as it truly is. Through consistent practice, meditation fosters qualities essential for enlightenment: mindfulness, concentration, and insight. Mindfulness anchors us in the now, freeing us from the grip of past regrets and future anxieties. Concentration sharpens our focus, enabling deeper states of awareness. Insight, born from this combination, unveils the truths of impermanence, suffering, and the absence of a fixed self. Meditation is a tool for everyone, regardless of experience or background. You can begin with just a few minutes a day, focusing on your breath or observing your thoughts. Over time, these small efforts accumulate, transforming your perspective and enriching your journey toward enlightenment. As the Buddha said, "Little by little, a person becomes good, as a water pot is filled drop by drop." In this way, meditation becomes not just a practice, but a way of life, a path to awakening and boundless peace. Compassion and wisdom, the two wings of enlightenment. The journey to enlightenment is sustained by two essential qualities: compassion, karuna, and wisdom, prajna. These two virtues are like the wings of a bird. Both are needed to soar toward awakening. Compassion guides us to act with kindness and empathy, while wisdom allows us to perceive the true nature of reality. Together, they create a balance that not only transforms our own lives, but also positively impacts those around us. Consider a story from the Buddha's life that exemplifies the profound power of compassion. One day, a grieving mother named Kisa Gotami came to the Buddha, carrying her lifeless child. Overwhelmed by sorrow, she begged him to restore her child's life. Instead of dismissing her grief or offering false comfort, the Buddha gave her a compassionate task: "Bring me a mustard seed from a household that has never known death." Hopeful, Kisa Gotami went from house to house asking each family for the seed. However, in every home, she discovered stories of loss: a father, a mother, a sibling, or a child who had passed away. Gradually, she realized that suffering and death are universal parts of the human experience. This profound understanding transformed her grief into compassion for others who shared her pain. Compassion, as illustrated in this story, is not merely about feeling sympathy. It is about deeply connecting with the struggles of others and responding with kindness and understanding. It bridges the gap between self and other, fostering a sense of unity and shared humanity. Wisdom, on the other hand, complements compassion by illuminating the truths of impermanence, suffering, and non-self. While compassion opens our hearts, wisdom opens our minds, guiding us to act not out of blind emotion, but with clarity and insight. When these two qualities are cultivated together, they empower us to navigate life's challenges with grace and equanimity. As the Buddha taught, just as a mother would protect her only child with her life, so too should one cultivate a boundless heart toward all beings. By embracing both compassion and wisdom, we create the conditions for our own awakening and contribute to a more harmonious and compassionate world. Misconceptions about enlightenment. One common misconception is that enlightenment means escaping life's challenges, On the contrary, the Buddha taught that enlightenment equips us to face difficulties with wisdom and equanimity. It is not about avoiding problems, but transforming our relationship with them. Challenges, when viewed through the lens of enlightenment, become opportunities for growth and understanding. For instance, encountering a difficult situation can be a chance to practice patience or compassion, turning what feels like adversity into a stepping stone toward inner peace. Another misunderstanding is the belief that enlightenment is a mystical or otherworldly state, far removed from ordinary experience. The Buddha's teachings remind us that awakening is not confined to lofty realms or deep meditative trances. It can be found in the quiet beauty of everyday life. Consider the serenity of observing a sunset and realizing its impermanence. This moment of clarity connects us to the transient nature of all things. Similarly, choosing to let go of anger during a conflict instead of clinging to it is a profound glimpse of enlightenment in action. These everyday moments, simple yet transformative, show us that awakening is as much about how we live as it is about what we understand. Modern relevance of enlightenment. In today's fast-paced world, the pursuit of enlightenment might seem outdated, even unattainable. Yet as we navigate the complexities of modern life, constant connectivity, relentless demands, and an overwhelming flow of information, the Buddha's teachings shine as a beacon of clarity. They pose timeless questions. Why do we suffer? How can we find lasting peace? These questions resonate deeply, urging us to pause and reflect amidst the chaos. Mindfulness, a cornerstone of Buddhism, offers an antidote to the stress and distractions that pervade contemporary life. Imagine a moment when the endless notifications stop and you find yourself fully present, breathing deeply, appreciating the simplicity of the now. Mindfulness is not just a tool, it's a transformative practice that helps us anchor ourselves in the present, reducing anxiety and enhancing focus. The Buddha's reminder, "Peace comes from within, do not seek it without," is a gentle yet powerful call to turn inward, cultivating a calm center amidst external turbulence. Equally vital in today's interconnected world is compassion. In a time where individual actions ripple globally, the smallest acts of kindness can have profound impacts. Helping a neighbor carry groceries, forgiving a long-held grudge, or simply offering a genuine smile. These gestures, though seemingly small, create waves of positive change. Compassion fosters connection, reminding us that we are not isolated beings, but deeply interwoven in a shared human experience. In essence, the teachings of the Buddha are more relevant now than ever. They guide us to live mindfully, act compassionately, and seek peace within ourselves. As we embrace these principles, we not only transform our own lives, but also contribute to a more harmonious world. Enlightenment as a daily practice. Enlightenment is not a distant goal. It is a journey rooted in the present moment, a path that unfolds through intentional action and mindful living. The Buddha's words remind us that awakening is not confined to monasteries or secluded retreats. An awakened mind can be cultivated anywhere, in the forest, in the city, or in the marketplace. This profound truth highlights the accessibility of enlightenment. It is woven into the fabric of our daily lives, waiting to be discovered in every interaction and every breath. Consider the transformative power of small mindful actions. A moment of stillness amidst chaos, a conscious decision to respond with kindness instead of anger, or the simple act of letting go of a grievance. Each of these is a step toward awakening. Enlightenment is not about grand gestures or monumental shifts. It is the cumulative effect of countless small acts of awareness and compassion. Let's reflect on the metaphor of the lotus flower, often used in Buddhist teachings. As a lotus flower is born in water, grows in water, and rises out of water to stand above it unsoiled, so I, born in the world, raised in the world, having overcome the world, live unsoiled by the world. The lotus reminds us that even in the midst of life's challenges and imperfections, we have the potential to rise above, unblemished by negativity and attachment. It symbolizes resilience, purity, and the possibility of awakening, no matter where we find ourselves. May these teachings inspire you to embrace the journey of enlightenment with courage and patience. Let them encourage you to see every moment, whether joyful or challenging, as an opportunity to grow, connect, and awaken. Enlightenment is not just a distant goal, it is the art of waking up to the truth of life, right here and now, one mindful step at a time.